Hey there, it's time for another episode of Red Plays. So if you've been watching the videos I've been putting out recently, you may notice something a little bit different. I do not have Marvel Champions on the table. Instead, I have Enchanters on the table. Enchanters is a game I got a while ago. I got the base Enchanter set, and then I got Enchanters Overlord, and then I got Enchanters Odyssey, and actually right now there's another Kickstarter for Enchanters out there that I'm all in on also. So, trying to get everything. I don't have the play mats, which is part of what I'm going to get out of this next Kickstarter go around. So, decided to add that to the bundle. So, if you go look at my setup video, which I'll put a little link to up in the corner there, I've got most of the stuff here from that first playthrough, even though it was, or that first setup, even though it was a few weeks ago. I've got this port, which is going to be the location I'm going to use. And you can see it's got a multi-action where on my turn I'm able to spend 2 gems in order to get an additional attack. Then I have a couple of rest actions, which are if I rest, I can get 3 coins from the bank, or I can rest and discard one of my items and get 5 coins, right? And then it's got an additional victory condition where I get an additional victory point for every 5 gems that I have at the end of the game. So that's kind of cool. The other stuff that I've got is I have the same sets of cards out here. I've got the cultists and the gnolls and the goblins. Where'd that goblin go? I got goblins in there, and then unicorns, all the big nasty evil beasts out there. So I've got the same cards I used in the setup there. I have a couple of players set out here. I actually grabbed some cards from one of my other games. I've got Donna and Steve will be my 2 players here, because I'm doing a very base player versus player setup here, right? And we'll see who comes out with the most victory points. So there's actually a co-op mode for this. There's a mode that replaces these with other cards. I just want to start with the real basic setup here, and we'll do our first playthrough with the basic setup and then launch into some of the additional content that's out there. All right, so when I set up my deck here, I've got them all shuffled up. What I need to do is I need to come up with 6 item or enchantment cards that will go out as part of the initial setup. I'm going to take those from the bottom. So let's see here. I've got a helmet is my first one. I've got an axe and of healing. So the rock is going to stay on the bottom. My cultist will stay on the bottom. I have an of protection. Red dragon's going to stay on the bottom. Goblin stay on the bottom. Bronze dragon stays on the bottom. Ogre stays on the bottom. Manicore stays on the bottom. Goblins of experience and of leeches. So there we go. We have our initial journey track set up. So this will be the track that I journey on to go out and improve my setup. And then the monsters are stuck at the bottom. So at the end of the game, it's going to be mostly monsters, and I have a chance to get kind of set up here at the beginning. So for play-wise, what you have the option of doing is you can journey out and get one of these things that you're going to attach to your setup. And the further you journey down the track, like if you go out to here, I'm going to have to spend 1 gem in order to go this far down the journey track, or I'd have to spend 4 gems to go this far down the journey track. And this one's a freebie, right? So I can journey out and go after these items. So getting these items are generally free. Or the other thing that I can do is there's those couple of rest actions that I discussed earlier where I forfeit my ability to go out here and I do a rest action. And if I do that, the first item that's in the journey track gets kicked out, right? Okay. So let's just get to playing, because it's a pretty simple game once I start playing to see how it all goes. So we'll start with Donna over here. So Donna has her Fist of Enchanting and Steve has his Fist of Enchanting. And the great thing is some of these have little quotes at the bottom. So look at Donna's, it says, an iron fist that will become an artifact of ultimate power. If I look at Steve over here, he has, you don't need an item when you have a fist that can't wait to be properly enchanted. So those are Donna and Steve's starting sets of stuff. Oh, they also start with 5 coins I've got sitting out here. Also slightly off screen, I've got a couple of rule cards sitting here. We'll keep those down here hidden away so you can't see them, just I can see them. So, all right, let's start off with Donna. So Donna's looking at the items that are out there, and there's some pretty neat ones. So if we look at them, you can see that they've got these add defense and these add attack, right? and they're going to stack on top of the cards that you have. So the items will stack on top of your item card, and the enchantments will stack on top of your enchantment cards. So what does she want to go after first? Well, looking out there, that axe is kind of nice. What you'll notice is there's some on the bottom and some on the top. The ones that are on the bottom will be persistent. So if I get this axe, that's just an example. If I get this axe, you can see it's going to cover up my fist because it's an item. And there's this on the bottom and this on the top. If later I were to get the helmet would come out here and it would cover up what I had on the top. So I would no longer get that defensive bonus, but I would retain this attack bonus, right? So there's some interesting effects in how you play the cards and how you stack them up. So you also have to look at that. What's the persistent thing that gives you? All right, so looking at Donna, Donna looks like a nice, calm person here. I think she's going to get the axe. So we're going to take 1 coin, send it to the bank to journey out to get this axe. And now she has a axe of enchanting, and the axe says, chop wood or limbs with an axe that will become an artifact of ultimate power. Okay, so she's got the axe. All this stuff is going to shift down 1. Ooh, a werebear came out. All right, so now we're over to Steve's turn. Steve's looking out there. What does he like? Well, he would like to get some attack, but that doesn't look like it's going to happen, right? So what are the other options? Other options are he could get that helmet, which has a decent amount of defense. The of healing that's out there has defense on the top and bottom, so that's pretty nice. And the of protection has 2 defense on the bottom, which is pretty powerful. That's a nice bonus to be persistent like that. Now there's some attack stuff out here too, and you see this card right here actually gives you a victory point, or glory, I think they're called. Yeah, glory point for the end of the game. And that's what you're going to tally up at the end mainly is going to be your glory points. Okay, so what does Steve want to get here? Well, Steve looks like he's missing some teeth and stuff like that, so I think he's going to go after, no, let's go after the helmet because he can't lose any more teeth and it's not going to cost him any money. So he's going to grab this helmet. Now, if I look at this, this has an ability that says, oh, I should have done this when I grabbed the card. It has a immediate effect that says deal 1 damage to all other players for every 2 attack. Now, it doesn't matter because when I grabbed it, I didn't have any attack. But if I had attack, then Steve should have taken some damage, which would be blood tokens, which would be negative points at the end of the game. But since I didn't have any, it didn't matter. All right, so if I look at the card that Steve got this helmet here. And the helmet says 1 coin for 3 defense. So that's an action I could do on Steve's turn to get additional defense. All right, so Steve did his turn. We're going to roll everything down. And now we're back over to Donna's turn. So Donna's got the axe. I think she would like an axe of protection. So she's going to put another coin in to go a little bit further down the stack and grab an axe of protection. And we're going to shift all the cards down. And another one comes out. And we're starting to see right here, we see these are 2 creatures that you can fight. And they've got 2 health, and this one's got 8 attack, and that one's got 2 health and 5 attack. So the defense helps defend against the attack, and then the attack, you need that amount in order to kill them, right? Okay. So Donna at this point, oh, and I should be keeping track of, and I'm really bad about this, I should be keeping track of what they have for statistics on this card here. It helps reference what's going on. So she's got 1 attack, because she's got 1 there. Now look, and I've got 3 defense, right? If I look at Steve, he just has 1 defense at this point in time. All right. So that was Donna's turn. We're over to Steve's turn. So Steve thinks that he really could use some attack. It would be a nice thing to have. And if he's looking out there, there's the leeches and there's the of experience. So experience makes it easy to add additional attack. You get some healing with the leeches. I think he'll go for the leeches. So he's going to have to spend 2 to go that far down the track. But now he's got leeches. All right. And so his leeches say, so now he's got a helmet of leeches. That's just kind of a scary thing. And so Donna's got Axe of Protection, and Steve's got a Helmet of Leeches. All right. So we're back to Donna's turn. And he should have 2 attack now. So Donna is looking out there, and she needs more attack because we got these big monsters coming up, and they have health, and she's going to take some damage. So she could work on the defensive side of stuff so she doesn't take as much damage from them, but she's only got 1 attack. I think we'll go with that. We'll do the healing here. So we're going to change our... What happens at this point in time is I'm going to grab, I'm not going to go any further down. Now that I stack, I'm going to stack on top of there so that it comes up with a line that's on the card. So let me show you that over here real fast. So if you were to take a look at, there's my enchanting, right? And I put my protection, it's got this line here. Then my protection is going to go on top of there, right? And then next on top of there is going to go my of healing. So you can see how they stack. So the next card that would go on here would actually cover this up, but it would leave this piece down here revealed, right? Okay. So Donna now has an Axe of Healing. It went from an Axe of Protection to an Axe of Healing. And now it's got 1 attack and 3 defense. So that's pretty good. All right, so Donna's done making her axe better, and we're back over to Steve. All right, Steve's got his Helmet of Leeches. It's a very powerful Helmet of Leeches. What he's looking out there, so this monster does a lot of damage. This monster's got 2 health and does 5 damage, but other players also take 2. So that maybe he should jump the gun on this one. I think he's going to do that. He's going to jump the gun and go down the journey track a little bit to take on this Black Knight. All right, so when he fights the Black Knight, this is how combat works. He has 2 attack because he's got 1, 2, right? And then he's got 1 defense. So his 2 attack is enough to get rid of the health on the monster. So he's going to kill the Black Knight. Now he's going to take 5 damage, but he's got 1 defense, so he's going to take 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and then the Black Knight says other players take 2 damage, so Donna's going to take 2 damage. So these are negative points at the end of the round, so healing's not bad. Now the additional thing is, as you get these monsters, you create a stack of the monsters also as you capture them. So right now this one's worth 3 points. There's other effects that can determine that you have to toss away a monster or possibly give it to another player. So sometimes the stack of the monsters can make a difference also. Not usually, but sometimes. All right, so we're back over to Donna's turn. She's got 3 money, so she can go this far down here. What's she going after? Well, the Werebear does a lot of damage, but it's worth 5 victory points, which is a lot of victory points. And she could easily, she can't easily kill it. She's only got 1 attack, but she's got 5 defense. So this is where she can make use of this multi-action that's out here. So the multi-action, if you remember, you can spend 2 coins to get an additional attack. So she's going to do that. She's going to spend 2 coins. That will temporarily boost her attack up to 2. And she will spend 1 to go after the bear. So now she's doing 2 damage, which is enough to kill the bear. And then the bear's doing 8 damage, but she's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's got 5 defense. So she's going to take 3 damage. I don't know if that was a smart play or not, but she kills the bear. There we go. All right, all the cards are going to move down. And we're over to Steve's turn. So Steve's kind of low on money, but there's enough experience out there for free. So I think we're going to grab the of experience. It's low on the chart, and it's going to have an effect. He's going to lose, so this is going to cover up his bonus of leeches, and his after defeating monster he heals 1, that bonus is going to get covered up too. Can't make use of that anymore, but now he's going to spend, it's going to cost 1 coin for 1 attack and 1 defense, so that's a pretty good deal there. All right, everything shifts down. All right, we're over to Donna's turn. Now, if we take a look at Donna, Donna's got some wounds. she doesn't have any money at this point in time, so she could get the bolas. And that has a nice effect of forcing a player to discard a monster. Oh, so she kind of likes that. That's got some rudeness to it, so Donna looks kind of rude. She's going to now have bolas of healing. All right, so as she gets her bolas of healing, it says target player discards a monster. She's going to target Steve, so Steve has to get rid of his Black Knight. Black Knight gone. So that was worth 3 victory points, just gone. All right, everything shifts down. I need to adjust. Let's take a look at our trackers here. Ooh, that's one of our dragons, so one of the bigger monsters, right? So Donna should be at 1, 2 attack, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 defense. And Steve should be at 1, 2 attack and 1 defense. All right. So that was Donna's turn. We're over to Steve's turn now. All right, Steve's a bit upset. She got rid of his monster. That wasn't very nice. But he can't really go after that werebear out there. He's got 1. He can't journey all that far down. I think he's going to grab this pickaxe. Yeah, the pickaxe to his stack. So the pickaxe has a, if you arrest action with the pickaxe, you can discard it and get 11 money. That's a lot of money. So he might be doing that this next round, preparing to do that. All right, so everything's going to shift down. Need to adjust Steve's tracker here because he should have 3 attack now and 2 defense. He's looking a little bit more powerful. Okay, we're back over to Donna. Donna's got her bolas of healing right now. Can she take out the werebear? So the werebear has, but he does 8 damage. And the other one, so she could hit him, but she's got 1, 2, well, she's got 5 defense. So that means she'd get a -3. And then if she does that, ouch, that's only like a 2-point swing. She doesn't like that very much. So what she really needs is some money. So she's going to use this rest action here, which she gets $3 for doing. So she's going to rest and get $3. And when she does that, what happens is the first card on the journey track kicks out, so the werebear goes away. Nobody's got to worry about it anymore. All right, so then we're back over to Steve's turn. Steve's looking at his pickaxe of experience. It's like a Minecraft thing. What's he want to do? Well, actually, Steve's thinking that $11 looks really powerful right now. So he's going to discard his pickaxe of experience as his rest action. And that's going to get him 11 coins. So I'm going to reach here. I'm going to grab 3 of these 3s. I grabbed 1, 1, 2, 1. So Steve is stacked on money now. Now he did a rest action, so the top of the journey track goes away. And we'll scoot everything down. All right, so we're back to Donna's turn. Donna still got her bolas of healing. This glory out there is really nice. She does have the ability to use her healing. She could heal, and that would heal 2. If she were to take a rest action for a coin, she could heal 2. Wow, that's a tough decision. So the one of the things is this glory stuff. You notice the attack and the defense is all at the top. So the next card is just going to cover that right up. I think what she's going to do is she's going to use her healing thing, which is on this card. If you look at it as a rest action, for 1 coin, she can heal 2. So let's do that. She's going to spend a coin, and she's going to heal 2. Okay, so we did a rest action, and the glory goes away. So the good thing is Steve can't get the glory. No glory for Steve. All right, so we're back over to Steve at this point in time. Steve's got his helmet of experience. There's that chainmail out there. Or he could journey. He's got so much money now, he could journey really far into here and get about anything that he wants. Now that dragon is tough. Don't know that he wants to go after the dragon. But the short sword's kind of nice. And the regeneration is nice if you're not... It takes away a defense, but he's got a stack of damage out there that it might be good to get rid of some of that damage. Wow, tough decisions. So I think what Steve's going to do is he's going to build up some more defense. So in order to do that, he's going to get this chainmail. Not spend any money this round, just get the chainmail. So let's take a look at our, you should have 3 defense and 2 attack, so 2 attack and 3 defense. And she should be at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 defense and 2 attack. Okay, so we're all right. All right, so Steve's done. Everything shifts down. Should be here. Yeah, here. Okay, so now it's going to be Donna's turn. Donna's got her $2, and there's a big gray dragon sitting out there. That would be nice. It's worth 11 victory points. But she doesn't have 7 attack. That's a lot of attack in order to kill something off. She is low on money, but she could go after that short sword, which would really ramp her attack ability up. I think she's going to do that. She's going to spend all of her money to go after the short sword. And she's going to stack it on there. So she's going to lose 1 attack because she's covering that up on the bolus. So now she's going to be at 1, 2, 3 attack and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 defense. Okay. Everything's going to shift down. All right, what's Steve up to? Steve's got 2 attack and 3 defense, so he's definitely not going after that dragon. He can't touch that. You could spend a lot of money and go after the dragon, but then he's going to take a lot of damage too. I don't know that he would still take, so he could, let's see here, because of that multi-action, right? He could spend, well, he could spend 1 for his experience, which gives him a sword and a shield. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He could go up 5, which would be enough to kill it. But then he's got a defense of 3, 4. He would take 3, and then everybody would take 3 damage. Oh, that sounds kind of fun. Let's do that. Steve's kind of crazy. All right. Steve's a nutball. Let's do it. So he has on his experience here, of experience, for 1 gem he can get an attack and a defense, right? So for 1 gem, he's going to go up 1 attack and 1 defense. So now he's going to be at 3, 4. And then for 2 as a multi-action, I can get an attack. So I need to get 3 more. So I need to spend 6 total. Right? So I had 2, 3. I'm at 2, 3 plus 3 more is 6. Oh, I need to spend another 2. 7. So that gets me up to the 7 attack I need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. That gets me the 7 attack I need in order to kill that. Now, what he has is I have 3 plus, as paying that 1, I get 4. So I have 4 defense. So I'm going to take 3 damage. So I'll take 3 damage from fighting that beast. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to get to add him to my pile over here. He's worth 11 victory points. That's a lot of victory points. All this money goes away. All right. So also the Gray Dragon says that all players take 3 damage. So now I'm going to give 3 damage to everybody. So 1, 2, 3. Actually, what I'll do is I will pick up 2 of these. I'll give Steve a big -5 over here. So he's really kind of stacking up the damage here. It'll be interesting when we go to count points at the end of this. All right, so Donna's got no money. She could go after the regeneration, which might be good because she's got a small stack of, yeah, let's do that. So Donna's going to go after the regeneration. So the regeneration has so she's got a short sword of regeneration. The interesting thing about the regeneration is it has a broken shield, so it's going to actually subtract 1 from her defense. So she's going to go from 5 defense that she had before. Now she has 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. She's going to go down to 3 defense, but she's still got 3 attack. All right, so she's done. Everything shifts. Draw a card. Ooh, the great old one. All right, so now we're back over to Steve. Steve is stacking the damage there. He's pretty heavy on the damage. Oh, he definitely doesn't want to kill that because he's going to take a damage for each damage that he has. That's nope, don't want to be there. What else could he go after? He's got 3 gems, so the furthest he can go down is to here, to the of fire. The rage is kind of nice. Let's take the rage. We'll rage out a little bit there, and it's free. So, and that's got 2 gems, and then he gets an attack for every 2 monsters that he has. Well, he's only got 1 monster, so that's not all that great. But all right, everything shifts down. We're back to Donna's turn. So Donna has, of this every generation says, when your turn begins, heal 1. So she's going to heal up 1. That's pretty cool. That's why you want that card. And what she's going to do is she's going to rest this turn to get 3 coins. Because she's low on cash. So 1, 2, 3. And when that happens, the pink dragon goes away. So 1 less dragon in the world. And everything shifts down. All right, so we're back to Steve's turn. What's he want to go after? He would like to have more offensive capability. He's at 1. Oh, actually, he's at 4. Wow, he's got 4 and 3. That's not too bad. It's definitely not enough to kill the great old one. That's about as far down the track as he can go. You know what I think he's going to do? I think he's going to get this backpack. So he's going to spend 2 and get 1 back. We're going to grab this backpack. Backpack's got the ability where you can rest and get $5. So that's kind of neat. And it's going to give him another attack, and his defense is going to get better. Sounds like a great deal. So what's he sitting at now? He's sitting at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attack, and 1, 2, 3, 4 defense. Wow, he's building it up. Donna's lagging a little bit. All right, so let's go back to Donna at this point in time. What does Donna want to go after? Well, the first thing is, when her turn begins, she heals 1. Next thing, I think she wants to get back into the fighty side of stuff. So she's probably going to need to grab one of these, the Of Fire of Fear, to start building. Let's go with the Of Fire. So the Of Fire says that you can spend 2 coins and you get an attack for each defense that you have. Seems super powerful. All right, so she's going to go up 1. So now she's got 4 defense. 1, 2, 3, 4 defense because the -1 went away. We covered that up. Now she's got 4 attack and 4 defense. Wow, and then for 2 coins, she can make that defense go up 1. All right, and she should have spent 1 to go down that far. Hopefully I didn't already spend that 1. It's well worth it. Totally worth it. All right, so back over to Steve. Steve's at, oh, he's got lots of attack, 5 attack and 5 defense. That's pretty good. He could rest and get 5 coins, which would be nice too, because he could really use the money. He could really use some healing, but there's nothing out there to heal. So I think he's going to rest this turn and take this rest action for, take a rest and get $5. Because he wants some money. There's also, you get a glory point for every 5 you have at the end of the game, so that could pay off. All right, since he rested, first card of the stack goes away, and everything shifts down. All right, Donna's turn. What's Donna want at this point in time? She's got 4 attack and 4 defense. That's not enough to take out the great old one, although she could spend the money. Ooh, that's kind of nice. Okay, so what she's going to do, Donna's actually going to go after the great old one here. Right? If she spends 2, then an attack for each defense that she has off of the fire. So she's going to go up to 8 attack and 4 defense. So the 8 attack is enough to kill the Great Old One. The 4 defense is going to block all of the damage. All right, and then the Great Old One has an ability there that says, give 4 of your wounds to another player. Wow, all right. So she's going to take her big old stack of wounds here and hand them over to Steve. And Steve's like, what? All right. Not cool. I think Steve's losing this one. All right, so it's Steve's turn. He's trying to figure out how to turn this around because, well, he does have that Great Dragon out there, but his negative point value is huge at this point. All right. He's kind of lagging on attack value. Well, actually, he's ahead of Donna on attack value, but she's got that of fire, which is just really powerful. Well, he can spend 1 and attack this Knoll. The Knoll has 3 health and 3 defense, and he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attack and 4 defense. So he can do the, he can do the 3 health. He has 5 attack and can take care of that, and his 4 defense will absorb the attack that the Knoll does. So he can kill the Knoll without a problem. He didn't quite have enough. Well, I guess he could have barely spent enough to go after the tree man. All right, so it's Donna's turn. Donna's got her 4 attack and 4 defense. Actually, she activated her. I think she spent all of her money on the last turn to go after that Great Old One because she had to spend 2 plus 1, so she had to spend 3 in order to get at him. So she's going to need to. Well, does she need to rest? Well, she could. Yeah, she's going to hurt Steve some more because she's liking that part of the thing. So she's got 4 attack, 1, 2, 3, 4 attack, and 4 defense. She's going to go ahead and go after this giant. Now it says that the giant attacks all players, so he's actually going to attack Steve too. So she's got 4 attack, 4 defense. So her 4 attack is going to be enough to kill him. He's got 5 attacks, so he's going to do 1 damage to her. All right, 1 damage. But he's got 5 attacks, so he's going to attack Steve. And Steve's got 4 defense, so Steve's going to take a damage also. All right. So we're going to shift everything down. Donna's piling the hurt on Steve. All right, so what Steve's looking at, he has way too much damage. There is this tree man out there. So he needs to get up to be able to do 6 damage. He has to spend to use the multi-attack. So now he can do 6 damage. When he does that, he can kill the tree man. The tree man does 3 attack. And he has 4 defense, so it's not a problem. It's going to bounce right off. And the tree man says what Steve really needed is he heals 8. And then other players heal 2. Okay, so Steve's going to heal 8. Get rid of a 5 and 3 of these -1s. Oh, that's so much better. All right, but Donna's going to heal 2, but she's only got 1, so that's all she heals. All right, so we're going to be back to Donna's turn. Donna's turn. What she got? She still got her 4 attack and 4 defense. What she needs money. She's gonna rest, get money. She needs to be able to dig back down and make some choices here. So she could kill the unicorn, but I think she wants money so she has choices as opposed to not having it. So there we go. All right, so we're back over to Steve. Steve's got $3. He could, the of stone, you can discard the of stone and get 5 defense. Cover up his rage. He would sacrifice an attack for a rage. Yeah. He could kill the cultist fairly easily. So I think he'll do, will he do that? Yeah, let's do that. So he's going to spend 1. He's going to get 2 back. He's going to kill the cultist because he's got the 5 attack he needs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cultist does 1 back, but he's got enough defense. So when he kills the cultist says, give 1 of your blood to another player. So he's going to hand that over to Donna. Because she was so nice earlier, giving him her injuries. All right, so Donna's turn. She's got some money at this point, so she can look a little bit deeper, and she can use some of her special abilities that she's got. She could kill the unicorn just out of spite to save Steve from healing even more. That's probably the better play, so I think that's what she's going to do. She's got 4 attack and 4 defense. She's going to spend 1, take this unicorn out. She's going to heal for 3, which is only 1, but it's going to prevent Steve from healing. So that's like the hate drafting thing, right? Being evil. And Donna looks kind of evil there, right? So, all right. Back over to Steve. Steve's side of the board. What's he looking at? He's got a couple of dollars. The of stone. He can kill the knoll off, and it's worth 3 victory points. He could grab that longsword. Maybe that would be the last weapon that he gets, because that would bump him up pretty good. But then he can't use the backpack's ability. I think he's going to do that. He's going to grab the longsword. He's going to spend 2, grab this longsword. So now he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attack. What did I mess up there? I should have had 4 attack earlier. I screwed something up. I don't think it affects anything though. But anyway, he's at 5 attack now, and he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attack. There we go. That was the one I was missing. 6 attack and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 defense. Wow, that's pretty good. All right, so we're back over to Donna's side of the board. Donna's looking at, she's got a short sword. It's a decent weapon. She can only go 2 deep, which means she could go down to the flail. She can kill this knoll and get some victory points. Or she could go after this of stone, which is going to take away her uber fire damage that she can do, but she'd get victory points for all the defense that she has. And I don't think she wants Steve to have that, so she's going to grab the of stone. Doesn't cost her anything. It's going to not take away anything, actually. It's going to give her an additional defense. So let's count them up. She's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 defense just to validate, and she's got 1, 2, 3, 4 attack. So that works out well. All right. Over to Steve's side. Steve's got no money right now, so he can fight the knoll. Or he could take a rest. Well, he got the longsword. That's probably the last weapon he wants. So I think he's going to go ahead and take the knoll. He's got 6 attack and 6 defense, and the knoll doesn't do that much damage. And he easily kills the knoll. So knoll is dead. And it's worth 3 victory points. So that's good at the end. He needs to stack some victory points because he's got all that damage sitting out there. All right, back over to Donna's side of the board. What's Donna looking at? She doesn't want that. She's got 2, so she could go this far down and kill the goblin. And it takes 1, and she would be able to fend off the 4. Yeah, let's go ahead. She'll go ahead and kill this goblin off. She's going to spend 2, kill the goblin. The goblin says its action is steal a crystal from target player. So I think, well, she would target Steve, but he's got no money. That's kind of a waste. All right, it's still worth 2 victory points, so not too bad. All right, we're getting down towards the end of the deck here, so we're going to be pretty stacked on monsters now. All right, so we're at Steve's turn. Steve's looking out there, and he's got no money. I think he wants money, so the flail's going to go away, and he's going to get $3 by using that rest action. 3. So now we're going to shift them all down. Donna definitely doesn't want a wolf. She could use the discard. No, she doesn't want to discard her short sword, so she's going to rest also and get 3 coins. 1, 2, 3. You have a wolf goes away. Leather armor, necklace, ogre, knoll, and a cultist. All right, so what does Steve want to go after now? So he can go this deep, and there's an ogre in there, but the ogre deals double damage. But he's worth 5 victory points. Ooh, there's the Black Knight. I think he's going to go after the Black Knight because it's going to cost him 1. He has 6 attack and 6 defense, so that's enough to defend against the attack that the Black Knight does, and it easily kills the Black Knight. And it says other players... Black Knight says other players take 2 damage. He likes that part of it. So, 2 damage for Donna. And everything shifts down. Alright, so Donna's looking at the playing field. She can go, she's got 3 coins, so she can go 3 deep right now. This ogre deals double damage, and she's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 defense. So the one that would get through would actually do 2 points of damage. But he's worth 5 victory points, which is kind of nice. This necklace here is worth 3 victory points. It would take away the defense that's there. Well, the leather armor is not going to do her a whole lot of good. Oh, I think she's going to rest again and get 3 more coins. So 1, 2, 3. Leather armor goes out. Everything shifts down. All right. What Steve's got going over here, he's got $2. And he's still sitting at a lot of attack and a lot of defense. He's going to go after the ogre. It's going to cost him 1. But he's not going to take any damage because he's got 6 defense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's not a problem for him. He needs to do 1 damage, and he's got 1 damage. So the ogre's going to die. It's a big 5 victory point ogre. That's pretty cool. Everything shifts down. All right, so we're back over to Donna. So Donna now has a lot of money. She can go down the list here. She kind of likes that. Well, she likes that manticore but she can't kill it because the manticore takes 5 to kill. All right, so she's going to... Oh, what's she going to go after? There's so many choices here. She could go deep and try to kill something off, but that knoll is right there and it's easy to kill. She could give... Actually, I think she's going to go after this cultist. It's going to cost 2. But when she does that, she takes the cultist out, and the cultist says, give 1 of your blood to another player. So she's going to stack up Steve's negative stack there. All right, so we go back over to Steve. What's Steve got going on here? Steve's got $1, not much money. So he could go after the knoll. I think he wants more money. He wants to have options. Needs options. So he's going to rest. He's going to make the necklace go away. Knoll's going to scoot down. We're almost out of cards here. It's running down. There were some dragons at the bottom, so there's some big fighting at the end here. All right, so Donna's looking at that manticore. She's eyeballing it, but she doesn't have the damage. She could multi-attack. I think that's what she's going to do, because the second manticore is going to be more painful than the first one. Actually, I think she's going to go after the knoll. The knoll doesn't cost her anything, and she's got enough to go after it, so she's going to go ahead and take out the knoll. Everything shifts down. That's 3 easy victory points, and she doesn't have to be too gamey about the whole thing. So Steve, at this point in time, he could dig down. Let's see here. Could go after that ogre, which is 5 victory points, going to cost him 3 coins. He's going to do that. He's going to spend 3 to get down to that ogre. And he's got the 6 attack and the 6 defense. He can take the ogre out. Squish. Squishy ogres. All right. Back over to Donna. All right, Donna's looking at, what do we got out there? We got some dragons. She could get down to the dragon, but she can't generate enough attack to kill the dragon. The mana core is worth 5 victory points. She can make people discard stuff. I think she wants to prepare to fight one of these dragons later on, so she's going to get some coins. She's going to do the coinage thing. Manticore goes away. There's a goblin towards the end there. And the deck is almost out. All right, we're over to Steve. He's got 6 and 6, so can't touch that dragon. He could use the, oh, he doesn't have the coins to use that. He can't pump himself up because he doesn't have any coins. So does he want to get coins? I think he would want to get coins so that he can use some of those special abilities later. Otherwise, he doesn't have a shot at any of those big monsters. They're worth a lot of victory points. So he's going to rest, get coins. And that goes away. All right, all of the monsters are out, so the game's going to end when we run out of stuff on the journey track here. So Donna at this point in time, she's got lots of dollars out here. She's only got 4 attack, but she can buff up using the short sword to make it 6. And then she can spend 2 for additional ones. That's still not going to get her enough to kill off the dragon. She can kill off the manticore. Or let's see here, she could use her money to journey down the track and get to here. So if she spent 3, take 2 for every defense. So the red dragon says take 2 blood for every shield. Ouch! That's not too horrible for her. No, actually that is pretty horrible for her. That would be bad. She doesn't want to kill that dragon. All right. I think she'll spend 2 to go after this goblin. And she can kill a goblin easily. And the goblin says to steal 1 from a target player. Ooh, I just realized that that's kind of off the screen there. So let me move it over a little bit so you can see the stack. All right. So the goblin's gonna... She kills the goblin. She steals 1 from Steve. Come over here. All right, everything shifts down. So Steve's got his $3 here. Wow, the dragon is tempting. It's 11. 11 victory points. And you need 10 to kill it. He's got 6. Then for 2, you could get an attack for every 2 monsters. So he would be at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, so he could kill it. He's going to do that. He's going to spend the 1 to get this far down, and then another 2 to kill off the bronze dragon. All right. He's going to shift down. The bronze dragon has an effect. The bronze dragon effect says discard 2 monsters. All other players discard 1 monster. So of the 2 monsters he's going to get rid of, he's got a couple of low pointers here. So he's going to get rid of this Cultist of Evil and the blank one. Gone. All right. And Donna has to discard a monster. She's got a blank one here. Gone. All right, so that was the end of Steve's turn. Now we're back over to Donna's turn. Well, Donna's looking and thinking that he got rid of all of his low point monsters, so this might be the time to kill the manticore. So she's going to do that. She's got 4. She can spend 2 to bump her short sword up another 2. So she's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's enough to kill the manticore. She's got enough defense to take on the 2 damage that he would do. She's going to kill the manticore. Now the manticore says that she needs to discard a monster and target player discards a monster. So she'll get him. She's going to discard. She's got a 1 pointer here that she'll get rid of, this cultist. But now Steve's got to discard a monster. His choices are a little bit worse because his lowest point value one is a 3. So he's not too enchanted by that, but he's got to get rid of it. All right, so all these slide down. Steve's turn. All right, he definitely doesn't want to kill that red dragon because he doesn't want to take the damage for all of the shields that he's got. He could easily kill the cultist, but he's got no money. So what he's going to have to do is he's going to have to rest and get $3. So 1, 2, 3. And the red dragon goes away. All right, so Donna's turn. Oh, she knows what she wants to do. So this rock right here does 6 attack. She's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So she would end up taking a damage. Yeah, she's going to do that. So it only takes 3 to kill it, which she's got. She's going to have to spend 1 to go that far down the track. She's going to take a damage. But the rock says that, there we go, target player must give you a monster. Ooh, that's nice. So she says, hey Steve, you got to give me a monster. Steve, grumble, 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 says, okay, here is my lowest point monster that he has at this point in time, which is 3 points. She's getting a massive stack of stuff there. All right, so that's her turn. We're back over to Steve's turn. And he's like, well, I can kill off the cultist. So, dead cultist, and I can give one of my blood to Donna. All right. So at that point, we would be done with this round of enchanters. And now what we need to do is we need to total up score. So if we look at our scoring conditions, so we're going to get 1 glory point for every 5 coins. So nobody has 5 coins. So not a thing that we have to worry about. That makes the math really easy. Okay, we're going to get negative points for all of the tokens that we have out here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. So he's got a negative 6. All right, so let's figure out how many glory points we've got. So as I look down here, I see 1 glory point for each shield. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5. That one's worth 1, so that's 6. 11, 12. Another 1 for each shield. So that's 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Plus 5 is 29. Plus 3 is 32. So we're at 32 and 1 for every 3 monsters. So 33, 34, 35. All right, so there. This will make it easy to remember. Donna got 35. There we go, 35 points for Donna. All right, good job, Donna. Let's count up Steve's points. So Steve has, oh, she had 35, but she's got this -3 here. So we'll figure that in a second. All right, on Steve's side of the board, we're going to look for victory points. Yeah. 1, 12, 15, 20, 25. 25 plus 11 is 36. 37. So Steve has 37. So 30. Whoa. 35. 36, 37. So he actually earned more victory points. So he's got 37, but he's got a -6 over here. So 37 minus 6 is 31. And then we have 35 minus 3 is 32. So Donna wins by 1 point. Wow, close game. So that's basic Enchanters game. There's a whole bunch of things to add in here. There's overlords and banners, and there's a solo play mode and all that kind of stuff. And I plan on going through that, but this was kind of the introductory thing and the easiest thing to do out of the box there. So that's our first Enchanters full playthrough. If there's rules goofs, let me know in the comments. I'll add them in Klingon subtitles. I'll make sure for the setup I'll have that link in there. And then I'll try to put a link to the Kickstarter in the description because the next Kickstarter's out and you have a chance to get all the cards right now, which is pretty cool if you wanted to get into this. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching this episode. Please leave any comments or suggestions you have below. If you like this episode, make sure to click on that like button. And you can click on the crazy jackalope to stay up to date with any new content that rolls out.